The reason I want to make what I want to have sex is it's pleasurable. But what's the point of having the pleasure? I can have pleasure with ice cream. No, the pleasure is allows a man to get in touch with his feelings. See, the higher the testosterone levels are in a man, often the harder it is to fully feel what you feel. Because we have all that testosterone, estrogen. They're like this. They go back and forth. What we're trying to do is get them both at the same time to go really high. And that would be like an example of both. I'm having a really fun time talking to you, Joel. And at the same time, I'm making points. I have a goal I want to achieve. I'm aware of the town. I want to make a difference. See, that's all of our goal setting, but also to be not stressed at all on the other side of it. That's the yin and the yang together.
Right.
So the purpose of sex is to help use sex to help you get in touch with how much you love your partner. Now, this doesn't work if you're not with someone you love. This is not your one night stand. This is not practicing Taoist sex with masturbation and something online. This is you want to rise above that. I've been through all that. I'm a teenager, it's part of my life, but you kind of outgrow this stuff if you want to have the good stuff in life. And then when you retire, then it's even fantastic because you have hours you can spend making love. It's a fun thing to do, but you have to prioritize. This is my time to express how I feel. And so you express how you feel because you have the general satisfaction is down south. You want to feel the love, use the pleasure to feel, because whenever you're feeling something, you have no resistance to it. So you can feel it more. You're not pushing it away, you're feeling it. And then when you're feeling it, you articulate it. So as somebody said in my workshop this week, you mean you want me to talk in sex? I said, yes, you got to talk in sex. Okay, we'll talk in sex. But you organize it so that you practice what you're going to talk about outside the bedroom. And one of the basic things that I suggest, and it's a stretch for a lot of people in a short period of time. Normally I'd be teaching on the second day of the workshop, but it's one of my favorite hacks, is your wife says to you, and you practice this outside the bedroom first. It's kind of like the hug, right? You go give your partner a hug. Well, and it can happen when after the hug or with the hug or just any other time. Once a day, a woman practices saying to her husband, "Do you love me?" And he says, "Yes." It's a script. You have to follow the script. You'll see it will work. She says, "Do you love me?" He says, "Yes." She says, "How much do you love me?" He says, "With all my heart." She says, "Are you happy you married me?" "Yes, I'm happy I married you." "Do you have any regrets?" "I have no regrets." "Do you still think I'm beautiful?" "Yes, I think you're so beautiful." So like this couple who was a little challenged during the workshop this weekend, at the very end, I had them do it in front of everybody. She says, "Do you love me?" "Yes." As opposed to, "Of course," or "Why do you think I do all these things?" or what. It's just a straight answer. And it's not that she's not saying, "I don't think you love me." See, if you're not doing it as a intentional increasing hormone dynamic, what happens if a woman was to say to her husband, "Honey, do you love me?" "Why would you ask such a question? I do this for you. I do this." And it would come across as criticism. But if we just point out the reality is that when a woman gets a message that she is loved, clear words, it raises her estrogen. It just raises her estrogen. And it raises a man's testosterone. And this couple who did it, they just did three levels of the script. "Do you love me?" "Yes." "How much do you love me?" "With all my heart."